I think that there's something to be said about maybe considering doing, if I was going to put my signature in here, to do it in brown. But I'm going to go ahead and make a few signatures on here. I don't know how big yet, but I just did that, and I can kind of decide. I think it needs to be much smaller, but just wrote it out quick. And so that's why I like to do a number of them. Maybe a smaller one. Maybe I'll try one in brown. See if it's intense enough. I think I need something that's going to contrast, though, with the brown floor. Maybe an indigo blue. This is your time to just kind of get a feel for it. And maybe the blue might be cool, you know. We don't have blue in the picture, but it might pick out something out of the eyes. I think either the brown or one of the other signatures. I think I'm going to go with graphite. So I'm going to cut this out. Let's go with that size there. This is just pretty much a procedure I use because I like to be able to just make sure. You might be able to guess, but this way I get to at least see what would be a great composition or balance. Should it be straight? Should it be at an angle? Should it be on the left or the right? I think that doesn't look as well as I might have thought. You know, with this out here, I thought maybe it might look good doing this, you know, something on that side, but I'm not sure that it works too well. I don't particularly care for it. I don't think it adds to the balance and composition of my drawing. And so I really think that this might be a good way to go. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to take my 2B so I don't have to just press too hard. I want to make sure that I have something that's noticeable, and I'm going to sign my drawing. And whether I did it in the right place, I'm not quite sure. But that is what I would do. I would make sure, again, that you don't leave streaks. You might have to work at a few little spots here and there to get all the graphite off. And come into those edges with some of these, tapping on with just a point, just to make sure that you don't just leave a halo of graphite smeared around the edge, or that part that you don't quite get off. Take a look at this again and make sure there isn't some dark spot or something that you need to maybe tap off, or there isn't some mistake. I think that I had a line going right on outside my picture last week, and I ended up by having to get that off of there, and it left a streak. That's right through here, and I have no idea how a pencil stroke went through there. But again, I'm handling this so much more than I would actually. Some of you have workstations that aren't permanent. You may be working in the kitchen or on a counter of some kind and have to move every once in a while, but just be very, very careful. And I think, as far as I'm concerned, I think that came out fairly well.